All right, all right. Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Testing.
Teacher, good afternoon.
Hello, hello. Lucia, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hello, hello, Lucia. Yes. We have. Hold on, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Lucia. Well, they have Felix is also here. Hello, Felix.
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right. Have Jessica. Gibran is also here. Hello, Gibran.
Hello, teacher.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, can you hear me, everybody? Does it sound good? Hello, yes, Jasmine. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, good, good. Your song is kind of weird. There's a noise there. All right, all right. Well, thank you for being here. It's 4:32 right now. Let's wait for more people if they come today. All right, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday, first day of the month. Is June 1st, right? We are setting the month 2021. Okay, we will try to finish lesson. Well, we are in unit 9, and we are going to try to unit. Well, we have to finish lesson C. It's a C and part of D, both. All right, good. Let me see. All right. Let's pick some people, some questions to start the class. Nothing difficult. Who did? How was your week? What did you do today?
Okay, good afternoon, teacher. Okay, today I did some things about my work.
Yeah.
I had a meeting and I have a situation that we can solve in group. So I think I had a busy day, but it's good because it's part of the work. It's part
Right.
of the life.
Well, it's something that you do every day, so it's kind of
Yes.
good. Good. What about you, Jessica? What did you do today?
Um, I clean the house and check some keys in the work.
Yeah. You check some things war related, right?
Okay.
You went to work. You stay at home? Did you stay at home today or did you work?
And in at home.
I stay at home.
I stay at home.
Yes, or I stay home. Either way, it's fine. All right, cool. Just one more question. Felix, how are you, Felix?
I'm fine, teacher.
All right, what did you do today?
Well, I did homework and I study and I play video games.
You play some video games. Good. All right, what about you, Gibran? What did you do today?
Mm, I went to work in the morning. I just did that.
Okay, you work today? Okay, how many hours do you work? How many hours? Can you hear me? Gibran? Gibran? Do you understand the questions or you cannot hear me? Remember, you have to tell me. If you don't understand,
I listen.
how many hours did you work today?
Mm, I go for my dad and
I am asking you how many hours. You know, some people work 8 hours, 10 hours, maybe 6 hours. How long do you work?
oh,
How much time?
um, 4 hours.
Just 4 hours.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Diane, 4:38. Okay, let's continue. Remember, we have to finish this lesson. The exam was supposed to be for tomorrow, but I don't think so because we still have lesson D. I don't think we finished lesson D today. I hope tomorrow. So the exam is gonna be for surely for Thursday. I hope so. So remember, we started yesterday with this lesson, lesson C. We practice the reading. That was the last thing we did, and we practice the expressions like these ones. I know what you mean, but that's true, though. Remember though at the end of the sentence when you say a contrasting idea? Maybe on the other hand, I don't know. Um, hold on, please. Hello, Diane.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Okay, Diane, can you tell me what we did yesterday here in the class?
Yesterday.
Yes. Yesterday was Monday, right? Do you
Yes.
remember?
Mm, we learn about the I turn it off, turn it down.
How do you call those verbs?
Mm,
Remember?
sorry, I don't remember.
You don't remember, okay? Give me just 1 second. Those are called phrasal verbs. Please please try to remember phrasal verbs. Okay, hold on, please. Okay, we finished these phrasal verbs yesterday and we start a new lesson, right? On the other hand, that's the expressions when we contrast an idea about an opinion. On the other hand, the because other starts with vowel, right? So it's on the other hand. Yes? So try to give as every word we read in English, we try to give them or to give it a pronunciation that has some sound, some rhythm. So we were working on this. We practice the reading, but we didn't do the first exercise. Okay, in the first exercise, that's per work, you need a partner. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you need to give your opinion. The instructions are, let me see. Jasmine, can you read the instructions, please? Here.
Yes, teacher. Yes. Hey, work. Respond to each comment by giving a different opinion. Then, practice with a partner to continue the conversation.
Yes, can you continue with the conversations? It means you have to add your idea or your opinion. We have number 1, letter A, playing all those online games is a waste of time. And you respond, maybe. On the other hand, you have to add something, your opinion. Maybe. On the other hand, it's kind of fun, right? So the same with 2 and 3 and 4. Yes? Do you understand the exercise?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please try to work in pairs. Add your opinion. Let's do it in teams. Right now we have 8 people again. Okay, let's go to the rooms. Breakout room, please. 5 minutes. Hello, Gloria.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Great. Thank you. How about you?
Fine, thank you, teacher.
All right. Everybody is working in teams right now. We are doing these exercises
Okay.
from 1 to 4. And we are just giving opinions, different opinions
Okay.
about each answer, depending on what you want to say. You have the examples here.
Teacher.
I will add some teams so you can work with some more people.
Okay. 1 and 4 numbers.
Yes, it's from 1 to 4. Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
You got the invitation right there? All right, let's see. I have Lucia here, Diana, and Gibran. Just 2 people for now. Okay, can you see the book, right? The page. Yes. Can you see the book?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Let's do it, please. Let's try to do it quickly. Number 1, playing all those online games is a waste of time. Maru, what do you have for letter B?
Maybe on the other hand, you can meet new people when you play online.
Yes, well, remember, this is one opinion, right? One person speaking. Playing all those online games is a waste of time. Maybe if you say, on the other hand, right, the opposite. You have to say the opposite. It says here, playing all those online games is a waste of time. Maybe. On the other one, it's kind of fun. On the other hand, I like it.
I guess it's very fun, no?
Right, like the opposite. The opposite of the
Yes.
first sentence. That's your opinion. Because you say,
Okay.
on the other hand, I spend hours on my social networking site. It's a great way to keep in touch with people. Jasmine, what do you have for number 2? Let it be.
Letter B. I don't know. Don't you think that is bad for your eyes? For your eyes?
Okay. It's a great way to keep in touch. It's a great way to keep in touch with people. I don't know. Do you think it's not good for your eyes, you said?
Yes.
I mean, the action was being on the computer, right? That's what you mean. Jessica, what do you have in the saying number 2, letter B?
I don't know. Don't you think that could spend a lot of time on social network?
Okay. Lucia, what do you have in the same one? Number 2, letter B.
I answer, teacher.
Yes.
I don't know. Don't you think to practice a sport?
Say it again.
Yes,
One more time.
I don't know. Don't you think to practice a sport?
Don't you think you should practice some sport, right? Don't you think you should practice some sport? Could be. Number 3, I never call anyone anymore. I just text. Remember, check what you have in the answer. I never call anyone anymore. I just text. Then you don't have to make all that more talk. You have, remember, you have the end, though. Though is for contrasting an idea. You have to contrast this idea. Then you don't have to make all that small talk. That's true. Judith, what do you have in number 3?
Okay, could be that's true. Sometimes you can also write a small message.
Say it again.
That's true. Sometimes you need to write only a message. I mean, a short message is not necessary make a phone call.
Right, but check. I never call anyone anymore. I just text. That's what you're saying. Then you don't have to make all that small talk. If you took at the end, it says though.
Though.
Right? Aunque. That's true, but sometimes calling a person is more personal, right? Though. Because you have to contrast this idea with though.
Okay.
Saying like on the other hand.
Okay, teacher.
Number 4. I hardly ever turn my cell phone off, even at night. I hate missing calls. What do you have, Felix, for number 4, letter B?
Well, I know what you mean, but do you need sleep?
Okay, one more time.
I know what you mean, but do you need sleep?
Well, this is but, not but.
But
So you need to contrast the idea because you have but. I hardly even ever turn my cell phone off, even at night. I hate missing calls. I know what you mean, but you have to say another sentence.
But do you need sleep?
You don't have to use do because you're not do. You're not making a question. In this case, I would say, does anyone have a different idea? Anybody? A different idea than Felix?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
What do you have, Gibran?
But that can turn into a bad thing.
Say it again. Gibran, say again, please.
Mm, I know what you mean, but that that can turn into a bad thing.
Let me see if I, but that can be or turn a bad thing. That's what you say. Judith, what do you think?
Okay, teacher, and I know what you mean, but it is sometimes good to turn it on for an emergency.
To turn it on. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, that's the idea.
Yes.
Or you can say to leave it on because it's on, right? Your phone is always on. To leave it on
Okay.
in case of an emergency. Yeah, that's true. That's why you have it because that's the only way of communication, right? At night, in case something happens with your family, so they call you. That's very important too. So remember, but you have to contrast the idea. The first idea. Same with on the other hand. Don't you think you are also giving your opinion here? I don't know. Don't you think? I don't know. Do you think is another contrasting idea? Remember, it's opinion. So we are working on these expressions. Like when you use but, pero, right? Tienes una idea, dices pero, dices todo lo contrario. It's the same like in Spanish. All right. So those are the expressions on these lessons. Like I know what you mean, but remember all the time we use but as both and could be both. It's if it's like British English, sounds a little bit different. But if you speak like that, like you are British, it's you will say, well, I try to understand, but no. Anyway, let's continue. Expression, you know what I mean here? Is when you reaffirm it, you are trying to say if they understand what you say. You know what I mean? Es lo que, what I always ask, do you know what I mean? ¿Saben lo que quiero decir? Right? Do you understand? You know what I mean? That's very common. Gloria, can you read please this part, this paragraph? This
Yes,
little.
teacher. Yes, teacher. When you want someone to agree with you, can you use an expression like this? You know what I mean? You know what I saying?
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
Saying,
Saying, yes.
saying.
Okay. Sometimes when you are talking and you need to get some feelings on the conversations, you know, like right now, you know, to some more native, you use those expressions. Try like saying when I explain something to you, I always say, do you know what I mean? Do you understand? Okay, Jasmine, can you read the conversation part here, please? Here.
Yes, yes, teacher. Number one. The conversation is still fun.
Jasmine, can you check your sound? We can barely hear you.
Here. Yes, I'm here.
Your sound, your
The
audio.
conversation. Can you hear me there?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Uh, it's still fun, though. We're like a team. You know what I mean?
It's still fun, though. We are like a team. You know what I mean? That's good. All right. Lucia, can you read this part, please? In conversation.
You know what I mean? It's the most common five-word expression. It is 5 times more frequent than you know what I am saying. You
Okay.
know what I mean? You know what I am saying?
Yeah, it's the same meaning. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This is frequent. Frequent. All right. So you know what I mean? That's the what you have to learn. You know what I mean? When you're having a conversation and you want someone to agree with you. Okay. Let's do the next exercise, please. Questions? Questions about this?
Not
You know what I mean?
teacher.
Remember, this is just an expression that you can include in your conversation. Like,
Ya está listo ahora.
you know. All right, let's continue, please. Circle. Circle the best sentence. Hold on. Okay, circle the best sentences or sentences to complete the comments. Then take turns saying each comment. Respond to your partner with a different opinion. Okay, number one. Let's do number one to start. Diane, can you read number one, please?
It seems to me that every student should have a laptop in school.
Okay. So you need to circle either one. This, the first or the second one. Okay, which one would you use, Diane?
They can be distracting. You know what I'm saying?
They can be distracting. Do you agree? Let's say, who did? Do you agree with Diane on this one?
I circle kids need to know how to use them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you have different. There are different opinions here. What is
Yes.
Gibran? Gibran, will you choose
Yes, teacher.
the first or the second one?
Kids need to know how to use them.
Yes, talking about the laptops, right? Okay, what about Gloria? What do you think? Number one, will you pick number this one or the second one?
The first one, The first teacher, kids need to know how to use it in.
How to use them. Yes. When you say they can be distracting, it's not like they use your phone, right? Like they are playing games or anything. Maybe laptops in schools are good, right? Like a tool. Number two, let's say, Felix, can you read number two, please?
Okay, teacher. I don't think you can listen to music and study at the same time. You can concentrate with music on, you know?
You say the first one?
Mm,
Remember, it's your
mus
opinion.
you can concentrate with music on,
The
I
second
think.
one?
Yes, the second one.
Okay. Okay, who would say it's the other one? Who likes to have music while you study? Some people can do that. You are reading or studying and you are listening to some low music. Maybe wearing your earphones or your headphones.
Yes, teacher, that's true, but it depends the music.
Right, that's why I love music.
I see,
Like some
yes.
classic,
Or it depends on person.
right? I mean, it's difficult to be studying for math and you're listening to some reggaeton, right? Or some rock. Maybe, I don't know.
Yes, could be,
It could be, you can find different people that
but different people, different music. Okay.
they are having yeah, they are listening heavy metal and they are having an exam tomorrow, okay? That's weird, but you know, sometimes being weird is good. All right, number three, please. Um, okay, who wants to do number three? Volunteer. Volunteer.
Me?
Yes,
Me?
please.
They should ban cell phone from restaurant, people take business, calls, and everything. Mm, it is important to be able to take business calls. You know what I mean.
Okay. Do you understand, everybody? Do you understand the meaning of this sentence? They should ban cell phones from restaurants. People take business calls and everything. They should ban cell phones from restaurants. Cell phones from restaurants. People take business calls and everything. What do you think?
It's really annoying.
It's really annoying, right?
It's really
Know what I
annoying.
mean?
Because if you go to a restaurant as a customer,
Yes.
well, you have the right to have your phone. That's one thing, but it's up to you to use it or not, right? But it's really annoying. You're in a restaurant and you are doing business or you are talking about work. So remember when we talk about free time, try to relax, to enjoy the moment with your friends. Try not to use the phone unless it's very important, like an emergency, right? Or something. Okay, good. Number four, who wants to do number four? Volunteers?
I guess we won't need books much in the future. Everything is online now. We use the internet for most things, you know.
Okay. So you agree with number one. Gloria, what do you think? You're also a teacher.
Teacher, I think we use the internet for most things in the future.
Yeah, I know that's true, but what about the
It's true.
second choice?
Mhm.
Lucia, what do you think? This one.
The number 4, teacher.
Number four. Do you think we
Mm,
will need more books in the future?
we use the internet for most things.
But you don't think we don't need more books anymore?
Maybe.
I mean, your opinion. As it says, books will always be more popular, right? Than being online. It depends on your point of view, your opinion. That's true. We use the internet for most things, but some people love books too. Like especially when you like reading. I like reading a book, a physical book, than just being on the internet. You know what I mean? It's quite different. The sensation of reading a real book than just being online. Don't you agree?
I think have a book is important, teacher, because it's more different than to have a physical book
Uh-huh.
or have internet. So the only see the book about in the cell phone, in the laptop.
Right.
It it's really different.
Yes, because sometimes to use the internet, you need to use you need to have a Wi-Fi or connection, right?
Yeah.
You need electricity, of course, for your tablet or your phone. It has to be charged. But what about if you are living somewhere else where you don't have any of this, and you only depends on books, you rely on books, right? Sometimes more fun. I don't know. It's my opinion. What do you think, Lucia?
It's a good idea to have a book, teacher, because you can um, go to any place to ¿cómo se dice? Muchos lugares,
Right.
and you have the book in your backpack in your
Well, that's the advantage of having books.
yeah
You can be traveling in a plane, in a
yeah
bus. You can be at the beach reading, right? You can use
yes
the tablet, but it's not the same. Like most of the people from somebody who likes to read or likes reading, they prefer books. I mean, physical books. Because it's a different sensation. All right. In the next exercise, we have something related to that. You're going to listen to Karen and Sam, right? They are having a conversation. Now you have to discover, you have to tell me what Karen, how would Karen answer this question? Check the modal would. ¿Cómo contestaría? It's something unreal, something imaginary, so you have to give me your opinion. How would she respond? How would she answer? Pay attention to the questions, read it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scan it. Do you know what to do when a computer freezes up? What's one of the nice things about using technology? How can technology help you be flexible? Does it bother you if a friend you are with is always texting someone else? And what's one thing that annoys you about technology? Annoys you. Okay, get the questions in your mind, please. You can take notes. Check the questions and take notes. Here you go.
Page 91. 3. Listening and strategies. Technology matters. A. Listen to Karen and Sam. How would Karen answer these questions? Oh no, my laptop just froze up again. Do you know why it does that, Karen?
Huh. I wonder if you need to clean up your files and stuff. You can download programs to do that. I use one, though I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't expensive.
Huh. Technology's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it drives me crazy. Usually because I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without my laptop, though. If I had to work from my office all the time, I'd hate it. I hate working at a desk all day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Though I guess it's not always good to take work with you everywhere. Sometimes I feel pressured to check my work email even when it's my day off. And it's kind of addictive. You end up checking messages late at night and everything.
I know what you mean, but it's nice to be flexible. Leave work early, do work at home. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. On the other hand, it's probably better to separate work from your free time. I mean, it's like when you hang out with a friend and they're texting all the time, and you're trying to have a conversation. It's really annoying.
I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I can text and listen at the same time.
Really? Okay, so my laptop's running again. So, can you remember which program you used? I'll look it up.
Type in clean up my computer.
Okay. So, yeah, I have another friend, and she, always has her headphones on, listening to music on her tablet. And I'm like, take them off.
Well, it's better than playing music out loud. Now that's annoying.
Okay, listen one more time, please, and pay attention. Remember, it's how would Karen answer these questions? Would. ¿Cómo contestaría, right? So it's an example. One more time, please.
Page 91. 3. Listening and strategies. Technology matters. A. Listen to Karen and Sam. How would Karen answer these questions? Oh no, my laptop just froze up again. Do you know why it does that, Karen?
Huh. I wonder if you need to clean up your files and stuff. You can download programs to do that. I use one, though I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't expensive.
Huh. Technology's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it drives me crazy. Usually because I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without my laptop, though. If I had to work from my office all the time, I'd hate it. I hate working at a desk all day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Though I guess it's not always good to take work with you everywhere. Sometimes I feel pressure to check my work email even when it's my day off. And it's kind of addictive. You end up checking messages late at night and everything.
I know what you mean, but it's nice to be flexible. Leave work early, do work at home. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. On the other hand, it's probably better to separate work from your free time. I mean, it's like when you hang out with a friend and they're texting all the time, and you're trying to have a conversation. It's really annoying.
I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I can text and listen at the same time.
Really? Okay, so my laptop's running again. So, can you remember which program you used? I'll look it up.
Type in clean up my computer.
Okay. So, yeah, I have another friend, and she, always has her headphones on, listening to music on her tablet. And I'm like, take them off.
Well, it's better than playing music out loud. Now that's annoying.
Okay. How was it? Did you get it? Yes? No? Maybe? Let's see. Number one, do you know what to do when a computer freezes up? Okay, how would Karen answer these questions? What would she say? Felix, please. Go ahead.
Teacher, one more time, please. I don't listen good.
You don't listen or you didn't listen?
I didn't listen good.
Okay, one more time, please. Pay attention, everybody.
Page 91. 3. Listening and strategies. Technology matters. A. Listen to Karen and Sam. How would Karen answer these questions? Oh no, my laptop just froze up again. Do you know why it does that, Karen?
Huh. I wonder if you need to clean up your files and stuff. You can download programs to do that. I use one, though I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't expensive.
Huh. Technology's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it drives me crazy. Usually because I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without my laptop, though. If I had to work from my office all the time, I'd hate it. I hate working at a desk all day. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Though I guess it's not always good to take work with you everywhere. Sometimes I feel pressure to check my work email even when it's my day off. And it's kind of addictive. You end up checking messages late at night and everything.
I know what you mean, but it's nice to be flexible. Leave work early, do work at home. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. On the other hand, it's probably better to separate work from your free time. I mean, it's like when you hang out with a friend and they're texting all the time, and you're trying to have a conversation. It's really annoying.
I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I can text and listen at the same time.
Really? Okay, so my laptop's running again. So, can you remember which program you used? I'll look it up.
Type in clean up my computer.
Okay. So, yeah, I have another friend, and she, always has her headphones on, listening to music on her tablet. And I'm like, take them off.
Well, it's better than playing music out loud. Now that's annoying.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Was okay? Did you get some answers? Yes? Let's see what you can do.
Kind of, more or less, teacher.
Number one, do you want to do? Do you know what to do when when a computer freezes up? Here, remember, here the verb is in present tense, freezes up, freezes up. It's the same when you say it's frozen, right? It's just different tense. Okay, what would you say is the first answer? Who wants to say the first answer?
Maybe you can download a program.
Yes. Download a program, right? Or she mentioned something like a cleanup, right? It's together. Number two, what's one of the nice things about using technology?
And you can work all the time.
Say it again, Maru.
You can work all the time.
You can work all the time,
Yes.
right? And we can just add anywhere, right? Saying like now, we are using Zoom. We are using technology. You can be taking classes while you're in vacation or while you are somewhere else. Maybe you go to Europe and you take classes there. Maybe. I don't think so. Because vacation is vacation. Okay, number three, how can technology help you be flexible? Anyone, please, besides Maru and Judith?
To check emails and work at home.
Work at home, right?
Work
Like,
at home.
we can say home office, right?
Home office.
Yes. Does it bother you if a friend you are with is always texting someone else?
She can't texting.
The question is, does it bother you if a friend you are with is always texting someone else? This is a yes or no question.
They heard texting.
Say again, Felix.
They hated texting.
They hate it.
Hate.
Okay, in this one, does it bother you? It's a yes or no question, right? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Yes. Yes, it does. Remember, you can say a short answer and then you can add extra information. You can say it's not really nice, right? Blah, 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 and you can add extra information here. Remember, Felix, here, number 4, when you have a question with do or does, it's a yes or no question, right? You say yes or no. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. And then, period, you add extra information.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, that's a simple present. Number 5. What's one thing that annoys you about technology? Let's see, Diane. What's one thing that annoys you about technology?
Me?
Yes, you're Diane, right? Please.
I don't have that answer.
Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? What the sentence means to you? What's one thing that annoys you about technology?
Yes.
Okay, what's your opinion?
Mm, well, I think when I have a problem, I don't know how to resolve it.
Solve it, yes, when you have an issue, right? Let's say computer. Don't know how to solve it. Well, you have to call an expert, right? Or you need to call to tech support. In the conversation, they are talking when someone is listening to music and with earphones all the time, or loud music. What do you think? Anybody else want to say something about number 5?
Me,
Yes.
sometimes we spend a lot of time on it.
Yes, spending a lot of time on computers or phones, tablets, etc.
Social network.
Social network in general. Because remember, sometimes using social networks becomes some kind of addiction, right? If you don't know how to control it, it's like any drug. Because you are on Facebook, you are on Twitter, on Instagram, just being on WhatsApp all the time. So it's kind of addicted in some way. All right, we're almost finished this one. Listen again to 3 of Sam's opinion. Do you agree or disagree? Right responses here. 1, 2, 3. So you are going to listen now to Sam's opinions. Do you agree or disagree? Right responses.
Page 91. 3. Listening and strategies. Technology matters. A. Listen to Karen and Sam. How would Karen answer these questions? Oh no, my laptop just froze up again. Do you know why it does that, Karen?
Hold on, please.
Page 91. 3. Listening and strategies. Technology matters. B. Listen again to 3 of Sam's opinions. Do you agree or disagree? Write responses. 1. Technology's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it drives me crazy. Usually because I have no idea what to do. 2. Sometimes I feel pressured to check my work email even when it's my day off, and it's kind of addictive. You end up checking messages late at night and everything. 3. On the other hand, it's probably better to separate work from your free time. I mean, it's like when you hang out with a friend and they're texting all the time and you're trying to have a conversation. It's really annoying.
Okay, listen one more time, please.
Page 91. 3. Listening and strategies. Technology matters. B. Listen again to 3 of Sam's opinions. Do you agree or disagree? Write responses. 1. Technology's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it drives me crazy. Usually because I have no idea what to do. 2. Sometimes I feel pressured to check my work email even when it's my day off. And it's kind of addictive. You end up checking messages late at night and everything. 3. On the other hand, it's probably better to separate work from your free time. I mean, it's like when you hang out with a friend and they're texting all the time and you're trying to have a conversation. It's really annoying.
Great. All right. How was it? Did you get it? Did you find the answers? Did you hear the answers? Yes? No? Was okay, or you want to listen one more time? Remember all our number 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean 1, 2, 3, and you have the 3 ideas. Okay, number 1. What is number 1? When he start talking about technology.
Technology, it's great to work.
Yes, technology, she says technology is great. But what else does he say?
But sometimes makes him crazy.
I think crazy when it doesn't work, right? Like you mentioned, Diane, when it doesn't work. Okay, number 2.
91. 3. Listening and strategies. Technology matters. B. Listen again to 3 of Sam's opinions. Do you agree or disagree? Write responses. 1. Technology's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it drives me crazy. Usually because I have no idea what to do. 2. Sometimes I feel pressured to check my work email even when it's my day off. And it's kind of addictive. You end up checking messages late at night and everything.
Okay, what do you think? Number 2.
Sometimes he feels pressured.
Check to his,
Yes,
check to his mail.
Gibran?
Check the message, everything.
Like check emails.
All time.
Yes, emails or text messages. even when it's not working, right? Like when it's Sunday, let's say it's Sunday, you are free, no work, but you still have working with the computer, you're doing your planning, you're doing homework, and it's Sunday. You're supposed to be off. Okay, let's see, number 3.
3. On the other hand, it's probably better to separate work from your free time. I mean, it's like when you hang out with a friend and they're texting all the time and you're trying to have a conversation. It's really annoying.
Okay, what do you think about what he says?
It's better to pair the work with the free time.
Yes. That's what I just mentioned. Right? He mentioned something about when you go out with a friend and he's always texting, right? So it's annoying.
Yes.
It's annoying because in some way it's not is unrespectful, right? You are with someone, he's on the phone all the time, so that's not okay, that's not nice. Okay, questions about this?
It's clear, teacher, for me.
No, teacher.
Anybody else? Gloria, Lucia, questions? Jessica?
No, teacher, thank you.
No, teacher.
Remember, you don't know any word here on the text, on the book. Please just ask. All right, next lesson, we have just a few more minutes just for the presentation of the new lesson. That's the lesson D, it's about reading and writing, as you know. So identity theft. Identity theft. Does any of you have an idea about the meaning of these words?
When a person try to steal your personality.
Well, not really your personality, but they are trying to steal information from you, right?
Okay.
Your personal information like your name, your
Okay.
bank account, or any of the information you have. Anybody has an opinion about this? How could it happen? Give me an example. How can someone steal your identity? Any idea? You know, steal, rob. How can someone steal your
When a
information?
person open my computer, teacher, and steal my information about my work, my family,
Right?
or by myself.
When you shop online, right?
Yes.
It's
When you
right
shop,
information.
yes, correct. Any other example? When someone steals your information, how? Give me ideas.
Or when someone calls you and to ask some personal information like name, where do you work,
Right.
if you have credit card or something.
Yes. Like if someone calls you from the bank, from your bank, and they require or they request information about you, like your name, full name, your INE, bank account. So you must be careful
Yes.
with this kind of stuff. Let's listen something I have ready for you. Just give me 1 second, please. It's loading, just give me 1 minute. Yeah, every time I try to use YouTube here, some is very slow. I don't know why. No, okay. I think it's not working. Too slow. Sorry. Anyway, we are almost done. Just I was trying just to teach you something I found on YouTube. But anyway, remember this lesson is our reading and writing. We already discussed, well, a couple of you said, what is identity theft? Remember, identity. The I is pronounced like the vowel, I. Identity theft. What can happen when someone steals your identity? That's when someone steals your identity, you have a serious problem, right? Because they are using your information. So you're going to read this article in this magazine. What scams does it describe? Scams is like fake. Scams. This word. How do they work? So you have two questions here. What scams does it describe and how do they work? So you will see some scams here in the article. The first thing, remember, if you don't understand words in the title, read the first paragraph. It often explains the title, right? Saying when you're reading, if you don't understand a word, just keep reading, keep reading. In this case, we're going to, okay, hold on. We're going to scan the document. Okay, can you see it? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right, this is the article. Okay, try to read it, please, from the beginning, and try to look for the answers. The answers. Read the magazine, the article. What comes does it? What comes does it describe? You have the examples here. How they work. Scams. Obviously, scams are on the internet. They are like engaños.
The spam?
Scams. And we have spams too. We have scams. And we have spams. Spams. Please read the article. Try to look for the scams and how they work. Remember, for faster, you need to read just the first lines. Okay. Now, do you understand what a scam is, right? When someone is scamming you and try to get some money from you. Why? Because that person got your information. How do you say in Spanish? I think it was very common here in Mexico before. I forgot the name. Anyway. Hold on, please. Please, let's try to do this to read. My book is frozen. Anyway, let's try to do this for homework. Read the article, the magazine article about scamming, and let's continue tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you so
Okay,
much,
teacher.
guys, for your time.
See you, teacher.
Have a
Bye.
wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank teacher.
Thank you,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
See
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher. See you.
Bye.